vitamin D. If you see the other names for vitamin D, it includes cholecalciferol. Cholecalciferol. This is the active form of the vitamin D is vitamin D3. Vitamin D3. This is called as cholecalciferol. Cholecalciferol. Other name for vitamin D is ergocalciferol. This ergocalciferol is present in plants. Cholecalciferol is present in animals. Okay, cholecalciferol is present in animals. Ergocalciferol is present in plants. The active form of vitamin D is called vitamin D3. This is nothing but cholecalciferol. If you see the chemistry of vitamin D, it resembles sterols in structure and functions. It resembles sterols in structure and functions like a hormone. Ergocalciferol is vitamin D2, is formed from ergosterol and is present in plants. Cholecalciferol is vitamin D3. It is found in animals. Both sterols are similar except that ergocalciferol has an additional methyl group. And a double bond. So both cholecalciferol and ergocalciferol almost same only, but almost same. They has an additional methyl group and double bond in case of ergocalciferol. Now during cholesterol biosynthesis, this 7-dehydrocholesterol is formed as an intermediate. 7-dehydrocholesterol is formed as an intermediate. On exposure to sunlight, it is converted to cholecalciferol in the skin. So what happens is during cholesterol biosynthesis, 7-dehydrocholesterol is formed as an intermediate. So this 7-dehydrocholesterol on exposure to the sunlight, it is converted to a compound called cholecalciferol in the skin. Now see, this is the diagram showing the synthesis of cholecalciferol. Now here you can see this is a 7-dehydrocholesterol is a compound which is synthesized from the cholesterol, and this is present in the adipose tissue beneath the skin. Then when the sun rays, UV rays from the sunlight falls on the skin, what happens? This 7-dehydrocholesterol is converted to a compound called secosterol, and this secosterol is further converted to cholecalciferol. This cholecalciferol is nothing but vitamin D3. This is the active form of vitamin D. Now coming to the sources of vitamin D. Exposure to sunlight produces cholecalciferol. Compound called cholecalciferol from 7-dehydrocholesterol. From 7-dehydrocholesterol it is converted to cholecalciferol. Now this is naturally occurring vitamin D synthesis. So that is why it is advised to stay in the morning sunlight, because the UV rays coming from the sunlight, when it falls on the skin, it allows the synthesis of cholecalciferol, which is the active form of vitamin D. So This is how the actively it is synthesized. This is how actively vitamin D is synthesized in the body. Another sources other than this synthesis of cholecalciferol from the sunlight, there are other sources also like fish liver oil, fish, egg yolk. These are all good sources of this vitamin D. And milk contains moderate quantity of the vitamin D. So good sources, better is stand in the sunlight, morning sunlight, at least for half an hour, so that you will get this cholecalciferol from 7-dehydrocholesterol. Yes. The other sources of vitamin D include fish liver oil, fish and egg yolk are good sources of the vitamin. And milk contains moderate quantity of the vitamin. Milk contains moderate quantity of the vitamin. Now RDA, required dietary allowance. So what is the RDA for vitamin D? In case of children, it is 10 microgram per day. In case of children, 10 microgram per day. In case of adults, it is 5 to 10 micrograms per day. Pregnancy, the requirement of vitamin D is 10 micrograms per day. In case of lactating mother, 10 micrograms per day. And above the age of 60, they need 600 international units per day. 600 international units per day. So in elderly people, the requirement of vitamin D is high because this is mainly involved in the bone development. So this is required more in case of elderly people. So RDA, this is about RDA for vitamin D. Coming to the absorption, transport and storage of vitamin D. Coming to the absorption, transport and storage of vitamin D. This vitamin D is absorbed in small intestine. Vitamin D is absorbed in small intestine, for which bile is essential, because I told you these are all fat soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins means they absorb, they are absorbed with the help of bile salts and bile acids during the process of digestion. So they are absorbed along with other fatty substances. This absorption of vitamin D takes place in the small intestine, and bile is essential for its absorption because the micelles formation, through micelles formation this absorption takes place. So micelles formation is required because of the availability of bile salts in the intestine, so that they get absorbed. Lipids and other lipid soluble substances get absorbed through the micelle formation. So vitamin D is absorbed in the small intestine, for which bile is essential. And through lymph, vitamin D enters the circulation bound to plasma alpha 2 globulin and is distributed throughout the body. So through the lymph, vitamin D enters the circulation bound to plasma alpha 2 globulin and is distributed throughout the body. So throughout the body, vitamin D is transported with the help of alpha 2 globulin that is present in the plasma or in the through the lymph. Through the lymph it enters into the circulation. Now liver and other tissues store small amounts of vitamin D. Liver and other tissues store small amount of vitamin D in the body. Then active form. I told you that active form of vitamin D is called vitamin D3. That is cholecalciferol. The full form of cholecalciferol is 1,25-dihydroxy cholecalciferol. 1,25-dihydroxy cholecalciferol, or also called as calcitriol. Triol, OL means 3 triol, 3 alcohol groups, 3 OH groups are present. Three OH groups are present in this cholecalciferol. So this is also called as calcitriol. This is also called as calcitriol. So this is the biologically active form of vitamin D3. It is also called as vitamin D3, cholecalciferol and calcitriol. So this is the biologically active form of vitamin D. Calcitriol is the biologically active form of vitamin D. Now activation of vitamin D, how it takes place. So this vitamin D acts like a prohormone. Acts like a prohormone means actually this is a vitamin which is essential for the body. This vitamin which is essential for the body acts like a hormone. So it functions like a hormone. So it is called as prohormone. Actually this is not a hormone but acts like a hormone. So this is also called as prohormone. Here if you see the cholecalciferol is first transported to liver. The cholecalciferol is first transported to liver where hydroxylation at 25th position occurs. Where hydroxylation at 25th position takes place to form 25-hydroxycholecalciferol. 25-hydroxycholecalciferol. The cholecalciferol first transported to the liver where it undergoes hydroxylation at 25th position and forms like 25-hydroxycholecalciferol. This is the major storage form of vitamin D in the liver. The hepatic 25-hydroxylase is a microsomal monooxygenase. It requires cytochrome P450 and NADPH. So the hepatic 25-hydroxylase enzyme is a microsomal monooxygenase enzyme. This 25-hydroxylase catalyzes the conversion of 25-hydroxycholecalciferol. For this, it requires compound called cytochrome P450 and NADPH. So in the plasma, what happens? This 25-hydroxycholecalciferol is bound to a protein called VDBP, means vitamin D binding protein. Vitamin D binding protein. That is nothing but an alpha-2 globulin. Vitamin D binding protein is nothing but alpha-2 globulin. So this vitamin D binding protein to which this 25-hydroxycholecalciferol is bound in the plasma, and in the kidney, when it is transported to the kidney, in the kidney it is further hydroxylated at first position by 1-alpha-hydroxylase enzyme. This 25-hydroxycholecalciferol in the kidney, it becomes 1,25-dihydroxycholecalciferol. This takes place in the kidney. So this enzyme 1-alpha-hydroxylase is located in the mitochondria of proximal convoluted tubule. It requires cytochrome P450. NADPH and ferredoxin. It requires cytochrome P450 and ferredoxin and iron sulfur protein. Since it contains 3 hydroxy groups at position 1, 3 and 25 positions, it is called as calcitriol. Calcitriol thus formed is the active form of vitamin. So this calcitriol acts like a hormone.